everyone, my name is Lorena. Welcome back to my channel. For today's video, I wanted to do something light, something simple. I wanted to answer 10 random questions about me. You guys get to know me a little bit better, and it's just a fun video overall. I hope you guys enjoy. Let's get started. So I have 10 questions here on my phone, and I'm just gonna go through them. Number one, where were you born? I was actually born in Mexico City. My mom and dad are actually from the state of Oaxaca, and when they got married, they decided to move to Mexico City, so I was born there. However, I turned 2 here in California, and so I've lived most of my life, all of my life, here in the States. I still consider myself pretty much very Mexican because my mom didn't speak the language, and so I grew up only speaking Spanish at home, listening to Spanish music, eating Mexican food, and also we follow some of the Oaxacan traditions like Dia de los Muertos, something that I want to pass down to my little girls. And so yeah, I consider myself very Mexican American. Question number 2, how tall are you? I am 5'1". I am on the shorter side. And on the contrary, my husband is 6'4", so we are an odd couple in that sense. I just think it's fun that he's tall and I'm on the shorter side. I did wish I was a little bit taller, but what do you do, right? I'm 5'1", I'm short. Number 3, what's your favorite food? This one is so hard. This one is like if you ask me who's your favorite child, because there's just no answer to that. I am such a foodie. My husband will even say that I'm very indecisive in choosing food, and I just like to think that I just have a really diverse palate and I enjoy a lot of food, and so sometimes it is hard for me to choose, but that is a good thing, right? I can go for many different things, but I for sure, for example, love sushi, I love ramen, I love a good piece of steak with truffle fries. Oh, I would, that's something I can crave. I can crave like a good burger with fries too. I also enjoy a good pasta and like an authentic Italian pizza. I love, love, love. And I also very much love Mediterranean food. And so as you can see, I can go on and on and on about food without even mentioning my obsession with like my culture food, my Oaxacan food, my Mexican food, my tacos, my burritos, my molotes, my mole. I can go on about the Oaxacan food and how delicious it is. I really like to indulge, and even more so with desserts. I am such a sweet tooth person. But what is my favorite food? I can't just choose one. I'm a very foodie person, but for sure Mexican tacos, some ramen, and some sushi are in my top 3. What is your favorite TV series and why? TV series, I think growing up, I really remember watching like The Wonder Years with my brother, then watching Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. That was really fun. I didn't grow up watching Friends. I would actually change it to Spanish telenovelas, and so I would watch the novelas versus the American TV series, and I just loved my novelas growing up. As an adult now, I watch Friends and I love Friends, but also there's so much content right now, so much new content. I highly recommend Mrs. Maisel. I absolutely love and adore her, and I wish I was her. I just love everything about her. She's just such a badass woman. I love her. She's so funny and witty. So Mrs. Maisel, I would watch The Upload. That one is on Amazon. That one is really, really, really good. A really good watch. I would highly recommend that one too. And on Netflix, I've watched some Spanish ones, mainly that I love in Spanish, but I gravitate to putting something like Grace and Frankie, which is just lighthearted and funny, and I just enjoy having that in the background for some reason. But yeah, those are some of my top favorite TV content, I guess. Next question, number 5, best vacation you ever took. So for this one, I have to say that I have 2. My ultimate favorite vacation with just my husband and I was to Greece. We had the absolute best time visiting Greece. We went to the island of Santorini and Mykonos and just Athens also. We stayed a few days or a couple of days in Athens and we absolutely loved it. The food, the people, the nightlife. I love Athens and I just can't wait to go back and visit. Also, when Juliet was born, we took a trip to Hawaii, went to the Big Island. It was just such a great setting to be there with a kid. The driving, you know, like going to, I think it was Hilo, doing that side of town. It was just so fun. Doing the beaches, doing the zoo over there, just everything we did. We saw Juliet enjoy it a lot. And I just have those vivid memories of her being just so excited and so happy and just exploring everything. And yeah, that has to be my top pick, the Big Island as a family and Greece as a couple. What did you study? So I have a bachelor and a master's degree in computer engineering, computer science. I actually have a 10-year career in the industry and it is a very rewarding and fun industry, and yeah, that's what I studied, that's what I chose. I know there's not a lot of women in the field, and so if I can be, you know, of any help or any inspiration to other young women or little girls to enter the STEM field, I would absolutely encourage them and tell them that we have a place in engineering and we have a seat at the table and we too can do hard things. And number 7, if you could live anywhere, where would that be? To be honest, I really love it here in LA. I just think the diversity, the food, it's of course super expensive. If we had to go somewhere else, I would probably go to New York because I equally love New York for its chaos and its diversity, and I just think it's a beautiful city and you can just walk everywhere, and that's what I like. And I don't think I want to shelter my kids in a small little town. I just feel like it's very boring. And if I had to choose somewhere outside of the United States, I would choose Italy. I just feel like there it's also very chaotic and at the same time it's very calm. It's a very beautiful culture and I just love the food. So if I had to choose somewhere outside of the US, I would choose Italy. Number 8, what are your favorite hobbies? What are some of my favorite hobbies? I love to run. If you watch some of my videos, you've seen that I have the Peloton bike and the tread, and I just love to work out. I like to have that time to myself. I like to also be in the natures and do trails and all of that. I can't wait for my girls to be a little bit older so that we can do that as a family. But I do love running. Running just gives me a sense of empowerment. You know, it just gives me motivation. You know, being able to accomplish a goal such as marathons is very empowering, motivating for me. And so that's something that I seek for, that I crave, that I love. Running is a passion of mine. I love photography. Since I was in high school, I was so in love with photography. I remember I wanted to be in photography class since, you know, I got into high school, and my high school AVID teacher told me I couldn't be there because I needed to take my core classes. So I ended up taking photography in my junior year and I absolutely loved it. I still have that album which I recently found, and I literally have random things like pictures of my stove and pictures of birds and pictures of like my friends and I just going after school to have like lunch or grabbing something or CVS, and we have like a bunch of pictures that I just took like super random. I always thought I was the best photographer. And because of that, I actually went and joined the yearbook staff my senior year. That was like a dream come true to be part of the yearbook staff. And I was so proud of all my pictures in the yearbook. And I barely came out in the yearbook, but I was still so proud. And I can go through the yearbook right now and say like, I took this one, I took this one, and I took that one. And now that I started this YouTube channel, it kind of pours into that, like I want things to aesthetically be like super nice, and the thumbnail, and you know, I still struggle with have a certain look, but I'm trying, and you know, it comes from photography, my obsession or my passion for photography. But yeah, I love to travel, I love food. I just love to spend time with my family too. I'm very much like a family person. I enjoy it. Like, it fulfills me. It makes me super, super happy to take like a trip to the zoo, all of us as a family, or have like a day with my mom. Like, that makes me super happy. And so yeah, those are some of the things that I enjoy. And question number 9, favorite YouTubers. For this, I have a lot of favorite YouTubers that inspire me, that I love their content. I like, for example, Shelby Church. I like her content. I like the way she edits, and I learn a lot from her. I like Granham Stephan and his finance videos. It's just very entertaining. I feel like he takes advantage a lot of other YouTubers with his like reaction videos. It's just entertaining. I also like Olivia Sapo. I started following her when she was probably like 100 subscribers, and now she's like, I don't know how many millions. It's just amazing to see that. And that was a little bit of an inspiration for me to start as well. It's just been really amazing to see her grow, and I like her, you know, family, motherhood content a lot. It's not remotely close to my parenting style, but it's just entertaining to watch and be able to relate. And, you know, motherhood aspects in general, like, you know, being tired and, you know, finding time to exercise and this and that, which we can all just relate to, right? And so I follow Olivia Seppo, or Dearly Bethany for styling tips. I am obsessed with how she dresses. I wish that was my closet and my wardrobe. And I watch a lot of other ones, but just to name a few, my consistent YouTubers that I go back to for their contents are those. And lastly is, what is your channel about? And I thought this was a nice, interesting question, because I recently reached 100 YouTuber subscribers. Thank you, thank you, thank you if you are one of them, if you are watching this video, if you watch all the way to this point. I am so, so, so grateful for you. And why did I start this channel? What is this channel about? I just wanted to have a different kind of reaching. I know that my job is very rewarding, but at the same time, it's a different kind of feeling to be able to help someone in a more personal way, in a more relatable way, and maybe inspired or motivate someone. And I've always wanted to give back as a woman engineer, and now as a mother. I feel like we are all in this, and we all need support, and we all need one another. And so I just am sharing all things that I'm passionate about. I hate being put down as one box and just choosing one niche. They say, you know, just stick to finance, stick to styling tips, or stick to, you know, motherhood products and all of this. But if you know a little bit about me, I'm not just, you know, a nerd computer engineer. I love fashion too. I love exercising. I love traveling. I love food. I'm not just one box that you check off. I am, you know, Latina, and I am, you know, a strong, independent woman. And I am very passionate about my hobbies. I am passionate about my family. And so I just want to share some of my knowledge or some of my struggles, and maybe inspire someone, inform someone, and, you know, empower someone. And so if I can do that, this is what this channel's goal is and intent is. It's to give back and just make an impact in a more personal way. Well, thank you for watching. I hope this video was entertaining and you got to know me a little bit better. If you can give this video a thumbs up, if you can also subscribe to the channel, don't forget to hit the subscribe button, and I'll be having a lot more content. Soon I'll be having one about my career and career choices, especially now as a mother, you know, how I handle both at the same time, and also some just vlog style videos. I want to do a little bit more of that. And so don't forget to subscribe so you can be notified of the latest content. I'll see you next time. Bye.